Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Go. Go. See that? Finally snowing, guys. I'm going to finish my snowblower review. I'm going to show you how it works, give a quick run through of my own driveway, and then come back in. We're going to discuss some pros and cons, my general thoughts on it. Welcome to Brian's Backroom. I'm Brian. This is the Backroom. Today we're going to be covering the Snow Joe snow thrower. This is the small compact version. Can't remember the model number, so kind of look for that here. Anyway, so in the first video I did kind of the unboxing, the assembly, various thoughts there, but it had been just after a snowstorm. Thought it was going to snow again pretty quickly. It did for like a month or two. And it's been a real long time, so I apologize for that. Did snow once like a week or so ago, but then my memory card decided to kind of wrap out and lost all the footage. So that wasn't fun, but we got more snow, and it's a lot more snow than last time, so I'm really pumped. So one thing I wanted to cover before we moved on to kind of demoing it and talking about the snow thrower. In the assembly video, commenter pointed out I put the handle on upside down, which super glad that he pointed that out, because I was like, this is so freaking low. I'm never going to be able to use this, and now it flips the handle up the other way. So I just wanted you to know, flip that upside down. I'll show you what that looks like when we get out to the snow thrower. And if you're interested in buying one, there's a link in the description below. Let's stop talking. Let's just go throw some snow. You can see how it works. And then afterwards, I'll kind of give you my thoughts after using it, just in general, kind of a little pro-con list. Before I get started, I just kind of wanted to cover what I think is probably one of my biggest pros about the Snow Joe, and that is how small this model is. It really fits well if you don't have a lot of storage. Right now, I've just kind of left it between the cars in my garage, so I actually left it over there, but look how small that is. See, there it is. So it's really small, and that's awesome. Snow throw my driveway. I don't know how long it is, but let's say it fits about 3 cars long. I've got 2 extension cords. I believe they're about 100 feet each. I know the orange one is. I'm not as sure about the green one. I don't remember how long it is, and it doesn't say anywhere. So I'm assuming I'm working with about 200 feet of extension cord. So as I said, I have lost some footage because I tried this once before. I had gone lengthwise with the driveway, and I found out that I ended up fighting the cord most of the time. So what I'm gonna do instead is go widthwise. I might just show you lengthwise so you get the idea of what I'm really into with the cord, but let's do this. Okay, so I've got my 2 long extension cords plugged into the wall on each other, and I'm just gonna, so got the outlet hanging right here, and just plug it in like that, ready to go. Then to operate, so we've got the button right here. If you pull the lever, nothing happens. So, push the button in, and it'll stay going as long as you're holding the lever down. Then I've got the crank here. Crank changes direction to the spout. So, wheels in the back, does not slide in the front. In case this wasn't obvious, use outdoor extension cords. Okay, bye. Okay, so as you can see, we have a decent bit of snow on the ground. Snow Joe, even this size, handling it fine. I'm having no issues at all. I'm doing the back and forth because I think that makes a big difference on wire management. I'm going to show you going long ways to get an idea of what I mean. So as you can see, I kept running kind of over the cord as it was coming back down. I don't think that works so great. Okay, so to give you an idea, this is how tall the snow. Handling it like a champ. Okay, just finished snow blowing in the driveway, going through it. You just saw the time lapse of it. Some things I noticed, kind of wanted to start with the cons. Obviously, it's a little bit of a hassle dealing with the cord. I showed going down and trying to come back. You can't really do that because you just keep running to the cord. You can, but it's a little frustrating. But otherwise, when I started doing the side to side, that really helped. Kind of part way down, I started just focusing on one side from that original center part that I did to show you the lengthwise, and I thought they actually worked really well, but that was more that wasn't cord so much as that was the crank to change the flow of where the snow was going. So once I got that going, I really thought it was better. On the really big snow drifts towards the end, I did jam up. There was a snow blockage in the exit chute, so I just punched it like twice and fell through. It wasn't anything major, just kind of getting stuck in there. Definitely a little cheaply made, but I mean, I got this for under $100, so I think to be expected. It was the cheapest snowblower I saw. It's also the chute. Part of it fell off. I have no idea where it went, but while I was going, it came off and it just stuck at like that angle. So if you're wondering why I'm shooting the snow up like I am, yeah, it's because the chute was just broke. Couldn't get it to stay at a better angle. It wasn't a huge problem. It was just a little annoying. Got a little more blowback in my face than I'd like. And then as I was going down, I kind of kept switching sides. Part of that was cord management. Part of that was the wind kept changing and blowing snow in my face. So when it started blowing one way, I just flip and go the other way. And it seemed to work really well as a process. So I am 6'1", and it's a little short, so it's like I'm putting my arms like, yeah, you can't even see this in the camera frame. That's where I was. It was real low. I hurt my back a little because of how low it was. It wasn't a huge thing. It's way easier than shoveling still, so I'm not trying to knock it too bad, but not my thing. A little short. If you're shorter than me, it's probably actually at a great size. I think they tried to go, since it is fixed height, they tried to go with like a nice in-between. I think it's a good height for a range of people. Going into my pros, I love that there's no gas. It's just nice to be like, snowstorm, wasn't paying attention to the weather, or snowstorm was bigger than everyone was predicting or something, and then you're stuck without gas or something that you didn't get enough. I just plug this into my wall. I mean, yeah, the power can go out, but nothing's perfect. So I like the convenience of just being able to plug it in. The cord's a hassle, but that's at least really nice. So you just constantly have power. You do need some real long extension cords. I think I said earlier I had 200 feet worth of extension, I think, roughly about there. But that got me my whole driveway. Cord length's going to depend on what you're doing. If you got a short little driveway or patio or a deck or something, or just sidewalks, that all changes. So it just depends on you. Definitely would recommend this for someone who's doing smaller runs, either just short little driveways or very little snow. Maybe you're in a warmer climate. I'm in Chicago area, so it snows a lot here. If you're somewhere further south where you don't get as much snow, this might be a great option for you because you don't have to worry about keeping it around and have this big bulky thing. You can just plug it in, be ready to go. Don't have to think about it too much. Great for short driveways, sidewalks, patios, decks. I mean, it was fine in my long driveway. You could definitely use it. I did, and I'm going to keep using it. It's cost. I mean, it's so much cheaper than any other snowblower I looked at. That's real nice, and this is under $100. I liked it. It worked. It does the job. That's the biggest thing I can say for it, because I mean, it did the job. This is again the second time. I've worked fine both times, and other than, I mean, the chute came apart, but that wasn't a big deal. That was thick snow. That was like 6 inches or more, I think. It was handling it like a champ. Overall, I'd recommend it. Again, I think for smaller areas you're doing, it's perfect for. It definitely would shine there. And for areas that get a little less snow. You get snow occasionally, maybe a couple times a year. I have a link to the product in the description below. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. If you want to be notified, ring the bell. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this video informative, and hope to see you next video.